Hey, what's up, everyone? Let me see. Test 1, 2. Hopefully that's fine. I had to adjust my mic settings for when I went to LAN, so hopefully this works. Let me up the brightness a little bit. Camera looks a little dark. Okay, that should be a little bit better. What is up? All right. We had quite a few people in chat prior to the stream starting. Man, makes a huge difference when I get a little bit closer to the camera. The light's like so much brighter, so I try not to get too close and you see my vampire face. But how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Yeah, we had a bunch of people waiting, like I think 20 people before the stream started. People just hanging, chatting, so that's awesome to see. Today's gonna be a pretty chill stream, to be honest. I still have like the LAN, like tiredness, fatigue, or hangover, whatever you want to call it. So my energy levels are pretty low today, so we're just gonna chill. I don't have any projects to do on like the test bench on the side here or anything, so we'll just do stuff on the browser and then we'll game at the end of stream. And we need to vote on a game. I was thinking Halo Infinite tonight, but I would be down for some more Crab Game or GTA if people want those. So yeah, I'll run a poll in a little bit, but for now, just hanging out, and I'm just gonna say hi to everybody. Since there are a ton of people in the chat, I'm gonna work my way backwards. So we got, yeah, land fatigue is real. Mike 1360, what's up, Shane? Shane in the building, but he's gonna have to leave early because he's got an appointment, his weekly appointment. Casual Blade, I has a PC for you. Check out Mercari PC Blade. Okay, we can take a look at that actually. Once we get started here. Remind me once we do get started. Let's see. Bionic Zen says you're so pissed last week when you missed the stream. Yeah, and I don't know if people know this, but if you look in the description of the video, there's a playlist where all the streams go directly to that after the fact. So if you do miss a stream and you want to catch it afterwards, it does have the live chat. Obviously, you can't partake because you're watching it after the fact. But if you go to that playlist, yeah, you can watch all the streams, and they're kind of archived there forever. I don't keep them active on the channel because, you know, the views from streams are way lower than videos, and they're not as evergreen. So, yeah, if you did miss them, feel free to go check them out there. Let's see. We got Maxter Samitomo. Okay, we went over this before, but I've already forgotten the pronunciation. What's up, Matt? What's up, Lucas? Whitaker? Wired Chaos, a random gamer. Will 1010 was here pretty early. Valkyrie, Darnell Reyes. What is up? Bad 3. We got Coalition Gaming, Chris in the house. Streamers live right as Big Red Rig drove by. That I caused that, Chris. All about the green. Let's see. Budget Bench, what's up? Lucas. Wait, did we just have... Okay, I already said it to hide him. Sean Hank. Who else? Let's see. I think that for the most part covers it. There'll be people joining in a little bit, but what's up, Hayan Ahmad? Wish you got a LAN hangover 2 weekends ago, but DreamHack got canceled. Yeah, that sucks. That it did get canceled, and you kind of had that whole hotel controversy thing. But when does the LAN video go up? Well, I just dropped all the LAN footage into Premiere Pro. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. So let me see if I can share this window. So if we... Okay, where's the window capture? Okay, we're gonna do the window capture here. So here is the LAN footage. If you can see this. So you see... Oh man, I gotta shrink it all the way down. So this is Premiere Pro. Right down here. This is all the LAN footage dropped into the timeline. Now let's zoom in a little bit. This is just, and it's split by day. As you can see, each row is by day. If we take a look here, there is there's 19, almost 20 hours of LAN footage. So, what that means is, it's gonna take me a... No, it's not pirated. My Premiere Pro, I have a Creative Cloud, but yeah, so there's 20 plus hours of LAN footage. You all know I cut it down to roughly an hour, so only like 5% of the footage gets used. Obviously, there's a lot of downtime and dead time and stuff, but I keep the camera on so that we can capture as many moments as possible. So, that doesn't even include the gameplay portion. That was just footage from my DSLRs, that 20 hours. I probably have another, I don't know how much of gaming footage that I gotta pull the best moments from to throw in. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while till the LAN party footage shows up. But I'm hoping to get it done within a month. But we'll see. How much dono for you to stream? Dude, you do not want to watch me editing the LAN footage. It is so much jumping around, deleting whole segments at a time and stuff. It's pretty boring. Even I start to go like crazy when I'm editing for that long. But do another typing test. Yeah, we can do a typing test later on. We'll see if I got any better. It's a little bit warmer today, so hopefully my hand turn is cold. Give us raw and uncensored. Trust me, you do not want to see that footage raw and uncensored. Sometimes I just put the camera down during LAN and I forget that it's on, so there's like 20 minutes of just staring at the wall or something. But yeah, I don't know if there's any sneak peeks to show. Let me see if I can pull anything up. But before we get to that, I gotta do the quick membership shout out. We did get some new members from last week. We got Katie Universe and Dennis Smith. Oh, let's see. Did I even... Give me 1 second. I might have messed that one up. But yeah, quick shout out for the nerd on a big budget. We got Craig Lilly, It's Unbroken, Ziabo Bia, Christopher Coonan, Louis Czar, Drebler Gaming Podcast, Get Good Greggy, Mike 1360, and the nerd on a budget levels. We got Bridello and the Beast Stickman 16 as always, and of course the rest of the nerd on a tight budget fam below that. But let me make sure I got those newest members in the correct level. Oh no, yeah, Dennis Smith is a nerd on a big budget, so I will fix that. As is Katie Universe. Man, I am dropping the ball here. Jeez. Dennis, Katie, I will get you in the correct image in a second here. But we just got a $10 super chat. Would you be interested in some older, some used, not so used items like a mobile GPU? I think it's a 1650 or 750. Oh, you mean like a GTX 650 or 750? Yeah, sure. So I do have a PO box. Let me see if the PO box is in the description of this. It is, doesn't, oh, it is. It's just kind of near the bottom. In all video description and stream descriptions, there's a PO box. If you guys have any parts, or people have sent me letters or like their old parts and stuff in the past. So yeah, if you have anything you want to send, feel free to send to that. And since I am streaming more regularly now, maybe I can do some like unboxings of like fan mail or fan sent in parts that could be used for future videos that you guys have no need for. But yeah, PO box information is in the description. Let's see. Stephen Hampton says, "Hey bro, is a Ryzen 3700X and RTX 3060?" Yeah, that's a solid combo. 3700X with RTX 3060. I don't see any issues with that. Let's see. What are your opinions on the new Intel stock cooler? So, let me see if I have. Let me see if I have that in here. Alright, so I do have the new, and you can see there's a Micro Center on it. I'm doing a Micro Center build soon. Hopefully soon. But yeah, so I've got the 12400 in-house. I'll be doing a build with it. There's the new Intel cooler that comes with these, right? I've been debating whether or not I want to use it for the build because it is going to be a slightly higher end build. But honestly, I think the stock cooler will probably work fine, especially for these, 6-core, not overclocked chips. this build, but it's just gonna look weird because the build's gonna be a little bit. When I say higher end, I mean because it's gonna have a good graphics card. So it's gonna feel weird having like a $1,500+ build and using the stock intercooler. But I might just do it for the lulz. We'll see. We'll see after I get it built and tested. Well, I guess I'm curious what your thoughts are. Like, if you, Hollis Nelson, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Like, if you, because you know graphics cards are so expensive right now. If you built with a new Intel like processor, let's assume an i5, would you use the stock cooler? I think the noise and temps should be fine. It just looks weird, right? It's one of those things. It just looks weird. What is my personal GPU again? My personal GPU, I think if you type in, yeah, also if you do specs, I think this is a thing now. Let me see. Let me see if it's dash specs. Hey, Evil Citizen, thank you for joining membership. But PC Blade Mercari, build up for sale. Okay. So I'll take a look at that casual blade. Cause yeah, we are gonna be getting into the browser based stuff really quickly here. Yeah, so if you do explanation mark specs, that'll have the Stream Elements thing will tell you what I have. I would end up building with the stock cooler as long as it actually worked and the computer did not catch fire. Yeah, so maybe I can get some clickbait out of the video and thumbnail. Because like there's gotta be something unique about the build, right? If I just did some high-end build, it's like what is unique about the video? And I think the cooler is actually one of the cool talking points because Intel waited so long to finally upgrade their cooler. They went so many years on that same old dinky stock one. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Everyone is doing specs now. But okay, let's see. Okay, so let me open up my browser real quick. And then also for this stream, actually, we have like 100-something people on right now, so I can run a poll. What game to play tonight? With viewers tonight, which means hopefully you guys have it installed. Halo Infinite, GTA Online, and then we'll do Crab Game too. Okay, so we'll run that poll. Let me get a... Also, I'm very open to checking out any tech videos that you guys recommend or suggest. Because I myself, I don't really have an opportunity to watch like everything there is out there because I'm also creating content and just watching videos takes up so much time. So if there's any videos that you've seen within the last week and you think it would be cool to check out as a group, let me know and maybe we can do that. I don't know if there's like a copyright issue thing. But I think as long as I react to it, it's transformative enough, right? Okay, so let me go to browser. Well, bam, we got the Firefox. Where are all my Firefox haters at? I swear. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing going on. Okay. Roblox. I've never played Roblox in my entire life. Ooh, we got GTA Online in the lead, which I am so down for. Because we played GTA during the LAN, and it was pretty fun. So, if you do want to play GTA, all the information is down below in the description, how to add me on Rockstar. Yeah, is my Rockstar information down there? Oh, yeah. The Rockstar social club to my profile is down below. So, if you want to play GTA... add me there and we can do some races and things like that. The F1 races in GTA are so fun. So we did that during LAN and I had a great time. Hey, what's up, RTV Potato? Notice me. I just noticed you. We got, let's see. Hey, what is up, ZBid? Please do not spam though. The only thing, if you do spam, GTA, it was free at one point, wasn't it, right? On Epic Games? If you don't have GTA, why didn't you grab it when it was free? Okay, so someone said Mercari. Okay, what are we looking at? Blade PC. How do I minimize this? Okay, someone was talking about. So we'll just go with whatever you guys want to do. Mercari PC Blade. So am I looking for this correctly? Casual blade. So if I look up PC Blade. Is this, am I doing this correctly? Casual blade. Let me know what exactly what you're trying to get me to look up. But GTA, yeah, GTA has been free and has been on type nerd on a budget. Oh, snaps! Are you selling something? Oh, so this your listing? Let me see. Nerd on a budget. I'm not seeing anything that comes up with PCs. So I did type in nerd on a budget. Am I doing this wrong? GTA is fun when you can smash into people's car in the minigames. Yeah, I'll try to pick some, depending on how many people we have, I'll try to pick some minigames where it could be, can be pretty good. All right, Mike1360 says, any more drunk Nick footage from the LAN party? Also, have you seen the Gamers Nexus new? Okay, so about that. So about Nick at the LAN party, I think Nick didn't drink too much this time around, but we do have some pretty good Nick commentary. I think, like, the way Nick's minds work and the way his worldview and just his opinions on things is like one of the most hilarious things, which is why I always love recording Nick and asking him, like, what pizza brands do you like better? Like, what do you like better? Like this versus that. So there will be quite a bit of that during LAN parties. But the second thing, have I watched the Gamers Nexus Newegg interview yet? I started watching that, and I think I got like a third of the way through it. But my takeaway from the Newegg situation was that I feel like everyone in that room, they've only been there for like less than a year. So it looks like Newegg either fired or replaced a lot of people within the last, I don't know, couple of years, so that there's not anyone around that have been in their role anyways for a long time. So a lot of like new people that are kind of, you know, higher up, right? So I wonder if that's a part of the issue, but I need to finish that video. I guess what were your guys' takeaway thoughts on that? MSI build in the middle. Oh, this one, okay. So this is Casual Blade. Does it have your username on here? PC Blade. Okay, here we go. All right, so I will actually link this, and maybe we can all take a look at this together. Newegg corporate weasels in the interview. From what I saw so far, the people in the room, they took ownership of it. They said, it is our fault, we messed up. We apologize to you, and we apologize on behalf of the viewers. And right away, as soon as this all happened, they started making changes for the better, right? Now, obviously, you could still blame them and say, Newegg is only doing it to save face because they got called out by Gamers Nexus. I mean, that's true, but they could also not do anything about it and continue to do what they do, and people will probably still shop at Newegg because even with all the drama going down, Newegg is one of the few places that you can get a large variety of PC parts from. The fact that they're acting fast, I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and hope they turn around. We'll have to see. Obviously, that's gonna take time. But yeah, I'm not above forgiving companies, and I've said this before. I'm willing to forgive companies if they can bounce back and do better, because that just helps everybody out and everybody wins. So I'm not gonna just be like, I'm never gonna shop at Newegg again, especially if they do show that they are taking the steps to make the customer service better. But I mean, some people, you know, they have their principles and they said they'll never shop at Newegg again, and they won't. But for people like me, like, I don't have a Micro Center, I don't have many local like PC shops, especially ones that can have like decent prices. So I've got Amazon, Best Buy, and Newegg are probably the top 3 in terms of where I can get PC parts from. But all right, so we're taking a look at this and Casual Blade. So this looks like it's from Casual Blade. from the chat right now. He's trying to sell us on Mercari. If you're interested, this is one of the fellow community members. Casual Blade. Hopefully, this is not like you know, a lemon of a PC, because then you can't make me look bad for looking at it and promoting it on stream. But fresh build update. Okay, so what do we got here? Beautiful it's a full MSI build. So we got an MSI case, MSI cooler, MSI, is that an MSI graphics card? It's MSI armor card. GTX 1080. Whoa. Was this a pre-built? Okay, so this has the MSI tower. Let's see how he priced this out. First of all, I see $950 and GTX 1080. I already think it's a good deal, but let's take a look through the rest of it. So we got a Tomahawk B450. Okay, that's $100. That's about reasonable. 1080 for $480. What is the math? Okay. So we got a cooler for 40. Yeah, tower style coolers are about that price. 2500X. So that I would say is definitely the weakest point of the build just by looking at this. Oh wait, we only have 8 gigabytes of RAM in here. Can you somehow get that to 16 gigs? Is that 8 gigabytes on one stick? Let's take a look at the picture. But RAM's cheap anyways, right? You can buy RAM for $50, 16 gigabytes, throw it in there, and it'll be fine. And this will still be under $1,000. I can't see the picture that well. That looks like a single stick of RAM though. Okay, you have the case, and you charge $100 build sourcing fee. I feel like, so obviously the RAM and the CPU are the biggest limiters. The RAM actually is not that big of an issue in my opinion. Let me look at 480s on eBay, or 1080s rather. Cause are they going for that much right now? I like how you break down the price on this. Okay, let's see what everyone is saying. Yeah. Let's see. So if you look at GTX 1080s, let's see what the lowest one we can get it for is. The non-mobile. Okay, so we have 375. This is a Dell single cooler, but you can get this one for 8 gigabytes. Okay, 360. The difficult thing is the prices of these cards have been dropping. Like you can get one right here for 400 or less. I don't know how much Casual Blade got this one for. He could have got it for 480 because at one point they were going for that much. I feel it's weird though. Yeah, you could build this yourself for cheaper if you source the parts probably. But for some reason, why do I feel like 950 is still a good price for this, even though it only has 8 gigs of RAM, this kind of underpowered processor, and this 1080 is going for higher than what is on eBay. Do you guys agree with me? Like for $10,000, I think this would give, or not for 10,000, for $1,000, I think this would give a pretty decent gaming experience. I just wish the CPU was a little higher, like at least a Ryzen 3600, and then if you can add in another 8 gigs if you have something lying around. You bought all the parts about 4 months ago? Yeah, so 4 months ago, GPU prices were definitely a lot worse. Oh, the storage on this is pretty low too. Yeah, 250 gigabytes without any other. So you would want to at least grab a 1 terabyte drive, if not like a 500 gigabyte SSD, which will be another 50 or so bucks. So I saw that you had it priced a little bit higher and you lowered it. If you could do 900, I think it would probably move a lot faster. It's just that you got to take some off for either lacking a bigger hard drive, lacking a better processor, which right here, honestly, people can build an Intel like 10400 system for 140 bucks, like for the CPU, and it'll be better than the 2500X. So I think you would have to drop another 50 bucks to make it a lot more competitive. But this listing is here. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link it again. Yeah, it definitely. This is by no. I guess let me make it clear. This is by no means a bad deal, but to make it more competitive, I think you either need to up the RAM and the storage in the system and keep it the same price, or lower the price a little. But this is not a bad deal by any means. Thanks for being fair, by the way, Casual Blade. There's people who like build computers and try to rip others off, and then this I would not say is that at all. You're being very fair in your build here. So let's see what else. On eBay you can get a Ryzen 3600 for 180. Yeah, that. But even then, I feel like that's overpriced. How much are 10400s going for? 10400s for 130. That's about how much you can buy it for new, I feel like. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so a lot of people in the chat definitely agree this is not a horrible deal. So if anyone in the chat is like nervous about their first PC build, this is actually going to get you off on a pretty solid start because storage and RAM are easy to upgrade. For the CPU, this is a B450 motherboard. You can go up to like a 5600X or, you know, even a Ryzen 7 5800X. You'll be limited to PCIe 3.0, but whatever. That's not a huge deal. And then the graphics card, later on, you can upgrade too. So this, as a base system, and the case isn't bad either. It's got plenty of ventilation. So you could start on this and then later on upgrade the parts as you need to. So this is way more preferable than an OEM build from, let's say, Dell or HP or something, which doesn't use like off-the-shelf parts and like power supplies and like connectors and stuff like that. What's with wait? RTV Potato is an i5 10400F RTX 2060 16 gigs of RAM, blah blah blah. A motherboard, a good deal for 1.6K. Nah, that's a little bit expensive. I mean, so what makes it really difficult to determine whether or not a deal is good or not is the graphics card pricing. Everything else is pretty standard, like CPUs, motherboards, RAM, storage, cases, power supply. All those components you can buy for brand new for like normal prices. Those haven't been really affected due to, you know, a number of things. The mining, the silicon shortage, and all that. CPUs might be soon. But the graphics card is basically, so you can use brand new parts as a comparison and maybe take off 10%. What is really difficult is what the price of graphics cards is and how much you're willing to pay for it. Because if we do look at an RTX 2060, you're going to see that the lowest one you can get is 430 bucks. Is this even real? You also have to sort through and see if any of these are real or not. Okay, this account, this looks like it might be real. Let me see. Let me switch to, oh, why is the dark mode looking so ugly right now? Sorry, I'm probably blinding y'all right now, but the dark mode doesn't work well on eBay for, actually, maybe it will. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this one, if we look at the description, just upgrade to a 3060 Ti, but it's working completely fine. Okay, so this seems like a normal listing based on the description. This person, if we look at their profile, they've been a member since 2016, so unless they're in for like a long con, I think this is fine. And then for the feedback, they have feedback as a seller, they have one feedback selling a Funko thingy, and then as a buyer, they have some too. So, and as a seller, actually, they actually sold something of kind of significant value, for 90 bucks. A lot of the times, what the scammers can do is let me put it back to dark mode. But a lot of times what the scammers can do is They make a dummy account and then they sell a bunch of like $1 items to boost up their seller rating, and then they try to sell like a big item like this to try to scam you. This one I would say is representative of what RTX 2060s are going for. So now we go back to the question that you had: is a $1,600 build with a 10400 and an RTX 2060 worth it? I would say no, because that's saying that the rest of the build is $1,100, and from what you listed, it doesn't seem like there's that much going else on in that build. Let me take a look. What it was? Yeah, so it was a 10400F, which we saw is going for like 150 or less. RTX 2060 is going for like, let's just assume 450 for rounding sake. 16 gigs of RAM is worth like 60 bucks. 256 gig SSD is like 30. 2 terabyte hard drive is like 50 bucks. 600 watt power supply is like 50. So yeah, that was RTP potato. I would stay away from that build. For $1,600, you should be getting at least like an RTX 3060, if not better. Also, a good point is, are we assuming US dollars and are you in the US? Because that makes a big difference. Hey, what's up, official Basti? Do I know anything about the market in Europe? And hey from Germany. Hey from Seattle. But unfortunately, I don't know about the markets outside the US. It's definitely more expensive from what I've seen everywhere outside the US. So you can still use the same, I guess, tactics and tips that I talk about when it comes to like pricing out a part, looking on your local markets to do comparisons and stuff like that. But for the most part, I can only really give advice for US based like sales and listings. Hey, what's up, Kaden? Hello from Linwood. You used to live in Seattle? Nice. Where you live now, Farah? Or Yakub Farah, if I said that right? You used to live in Tequila? My parents live in Tequila. And I've never lived there, but I've lived in Seattle as well as now I'm up in Linwood. Okay. 4790 non-K. Wait, Dawn always. Are you, let's see. Is that a good deal? So we got 4790K GTX 1070, which those are pretty expensive. Let's take a look. I think they're like 350 right now. But we got a GTX 1070, 500 gigabyte SSD. So 500 gigabytes is about 50 bucks. 16 gigs of RAM, another 50 bucks. Lian Lee Dynamic case, 600 cash. Does this come with everything else done always? Does it come with the motherboard, the power supply, and is it a full system build is my question. Because the 1070s, oh my goodness, why is dark mode being so dumb? The 1070s, have they lowered in price? We've got two, that's a TI. I think they're gonna be at least 300 bucks. 1070 for a kind of crappy cooler right here. 300, 315, 320. And then these Zotac ones are pretty good coolers. Windforce. Okay, so GTX 1070s are down to 320. That means the rest of that build is worth around 280. So RAM and SSD takes another 100 off. So is it 180 for a case, 4790, and a power supply and motherboard? Is that worth it? I would say so. Don always for 600 bucks, even though that's an older system with like what 4th gen Intel and now we're on 12th gen. I feel like you could keep everything and then sell the motherboard, RAM, and CPU and then replace it with like a more current gen thing. But yeah. So for 600 bucks, I think that's a good price. Like I would recommend that build to a friend who had $600 and wanted to buy a PC right now. Because for $600, you can't really do much otherwise. And that 1070 is carrying that build a lot. Because I built a $500 PC kind of recently, and that had a new i3, but it only had a GTX 970. So you're really limited by what you can afford for a graphics card. We just got a donation. Let's see, Citrus just tipped $420. Nice. Yo, what's your least favorite subject in school? Also check out your PC part pickers list. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Aha! So I just realized donating is one way, which is like horrible, by the way. Donating is one way to get links across. What is this? Why does PC Partpicker always think I'm like a robot? So let's select some buses here. Let's do this real quick. But thanks for the donation, Citrus. Let me see if I can do this captcha thing. I'm a human. Let me through. Where are all the buses? Bus. Verify. Come on. Let me see this list. All right, here we go. All right, so Citrus got a PC part picker list. We'll take a look through it. But to answer your question, what was my least favorite subject in school? History. I'm pretty sure history. Yeah, just history. Because a lot of times in school, right, they kind of group together language arts or English and then histories or social studies. But I think specifically U.S. history, that was like, for whatever reason, the most boring thing to me. But yeah, history was my least favorite. My favorite subject was definitely math, just because very stereotypical Asian liking math. Okay, but no, math was always just came naturally to me, and I was able to do like mental math, like really quick. Like it just goes. Like the calculation stuff happens in my brain way faster than any other subject, so I enjoy that the most. But thanks for the tip, and thanks for the question, as well as the PC part picker list, which we'll get to. We just got another donation from Super Chat from Ace Utopia. You got a GTX 1050 Ti for 100 from a friend. Then you pretty much copied my $500 PC build. You couldn't find a case with a handle, though. Sad times. Yeah, it's sad. That case with the handle, I got it, and then it went out of stock, and then it seems to be gone forever. But you should be able to pick up another cheap $30 case and then follow that build guide pretty easily. But all right, let's take a look at this from Citrus, this PC part picker list. First of all, Citrus, are you Citrus in chat or are you somebody else? Second of all, is this a build that you already made or are you thinking of buying? Let me see if it says. Also check out your PC part picker list. Yeah, so Citrus, let me know what if this is a build you already have or you're thinking of buying this. Oh, there you are. Yep. And you already made. Okay. Are these the correct prices for it too? Or are these just the... This looks like the prices that they're going for right now. So you didn't necessarily pay these prices? Well, except it looks like you filled in the GTX 1080 Ti. But let's see. We got a Ryzen 5 3600. You got a Kraken Z63. Man, that is a pricey cooler, but I love that LCD screen though. They're really nice. Like to be able to see your temperatures on them. Okay, you got a Strix B450. Let's see what else. Let's see. You have a Corsair Vengeance. You got 32 gigabytes, so 4x8. Okay, 2 terabyte hard drive, 500 gigabyte. Samsung 870 Evo. You got a 1080 Ti. You spent $500 in the 1080 Ti. When did you get that? Was this like pre-pandemic or did you build this recently, Citrus? Because 1080 Ti's. Oh, I think 500 is actually what they're going for. Because the 1080 Ti, if I remember correctly, is better than the 2080 Super. Like the 1080 Ti's were really, really good. And you can get them semi-working for $450. Turbo Edition Note runs hot, 89C. Okay, yep. So if you want like a decent 1080 Ti, it's well above 500. All these other ones like are either crappy cooler or low, or has problems. So this is that's a solid price you got for the 1080 Ti there, and it's such a good card still. And then you got an H510 Elite and a Supernova GT 650 watt. All right. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, someone G in the chat says no need for a cooler like this Z63. That's true, but when you buy this cooler, you don't buy it strictly for the performance. You buy it partially for the aesthetics as well, and you for the 3600, because it's not going to run hot anyways, you can turn these fans and this pump down very low so that the noise levels are decent. But I mean, I think when you buy this, you're mainly buying it for this right here, to put your own image on it, or so that you could see your CPU, GPU temps at all times. Which honestly, until other like budget brand companies come out with coolers that have this for like sub $100, because you know, we over the years we have been seeing AIO prices. You can get 240 millimeter AIOs now for like $60 pretty normally. It's just features like this we're still paying a premium for because they're still relatively new. And yeah, you could build an LCD screen to put into your thing, or you can run Riva Tuner and always have your temps shown on your screen. But I mean, honestly, it's pretty cool to have it in your PC to look like this. So I'm not gonna knock him for having that in the build. I mean, the cooler's gonna last him a long time. So, but I mean, pretty solid build. Aside from, you know, this being, you got what you want though, so that's fine. This is a little bit pricey to be paired with that, and then I would say the motherboard's a bit pricey as well, but I'm not a huge overclocker. I do like mild overclocks, so I'm usually good with like, you know, more entry level B450 boards. But overall, pretty solid build. Thanks for sending over the link though. Let's see. Oh, what is up? So, shit range. Javante says, or you're telling someone that I try to, yeah, I do try to read every chat, and sometimes I have to scroll up because there's a lot of chat going and I can only talk so fast. But what did Javante ask? It seems like he only answers people who donate. No, that's not true. I've been answering people who haven't donate. But Javante asked, what did he ask? Okay. So one, please refrain from spamming in the future, Javante. But you had a question. You have a PC that's kind of bad. I was wondering if you can help me sell it, and we can get a better one. You're 15 and you can't sell a PC. So Javante, you got to give more details. Like, I have no idea what your PC is, whether it's like an Optiplex build, whether it's something that can't even game at all. So you need to give a little bit more details on what your build is. And then second of all, what do you mean by you can't sell your PC? And how can I help you sell your PC as opposed to you asking like a family member to help you list it on Craigslist or something? But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so regarding that, so I try to get to everyone's chat messages, but because of the nature of how tipping or donating works, those messages get highlighted and they stick around for longer, so it's easier for me to see those. Obviously, I'm not the type of person to only read donated things because that wouldn't be fair to the rest of the people attending the stream. But it is pretty competitive when we have like, you know, over 150 people in the stream, and I can only read so many messages. So honestly, it's kind of random. Maybe you just have to ask it on later on stream. But also, I answered Javante's question and now he hasn't answered me back. So there's that too. But let's see. Straub says, "Yo Danny, any chance you know what a GTX 8 or a GTX 285 can do? You found one on the side of the road. Don't know how good it is though." So the GTX 285, the drivers on that are gonna be super like old. I'm pretty sure it won't be able to run a lot of the modern games. I wanted to do, and I still plan on doing, a video with my original GTX 280. So not the 285, but the 280. So in that video, which is totally on the back burner and probably won't be out for a long time because I have other higher priority projects, I will probably be able to answer that question. But right now, honestly, that thing will probably only be able to play League of Legends and CSGO because that was around when those games existed. Hey, what's up, what's he? Zolizam? First time on stream. It's 1 a.m. from the UK right now. Thank you for attending the stream and hanging out. We're just chilling, looking through random deals. I feel like doing some deal hunting today. Like, the previous streams, we've been on the different websites, but does anyone have, like, are you looking for a certain PC part And if so, are you looking in your local area? Maybe we can do some Craigslist offer up in your guys' areas. Let me know down below. Just let me know in the comments and we can just start looking at random stuff. Obviously, if everyone spams me with their area codes and what they're looking for, we can't get to all of them. But I'll try to get to as many as I can. Because, like I said, today's a pretty chill stream. And, yeah, we're not doing anything except hanging out, talking, and just browsing whatever we get to, depending on where chat takes us. Also, it looks like we're gonna play GTA Online today, so I'm gonna end the poll. Get GTA updated if you want to hop in. Get me added on Rockstar Social Club if you want to join, so I can add you as a friend. Then we can make a lobby together. But that'll be later on in stream, probably in like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Until then, okay, we just got a bunch of chats going crazy today, so apologies as I try to get through everything. Ace Utopia says, you think you're going to take the... I think I'm going to take the SSD out of my PS4 so I can have a little bit more space on my PC. Okay, reduce reuser cycle. Interesting. How big is the PS4? I don't know which model you have. How big is the SSD on that? I would think like 500 gigabytes, but that's good. Definitely reuse and reduce e-waste as much as possible. That's good on you, Ace Utopia. But okay, let's see. Pick Simpa says, is $200 a fair price for a Zotac GTX 980? Yes, very good price. Let's take a look real quick. GTX 980, those are going for like 250, I think. For good working condition ones. Oh, snaps. Wait. Did the prices drop? No, this is a 970, so you gotta be careful. So we got these Founders Edition ones for $200. So if you don't mind it running hot and loud, you can save some money, or you can pay the same price here. So for a Zotac one, yeah, I would say $200 is pretty good. I do like how, remember when we searched for this a few months ago when I was trying to do the build and it was difficult to find a $200 GTX 980? The price has gone down. It's taken a few months, but the price has gone down. Okay, let's see. Phoenix, Arizona asks, what do I think about the R9 Fury or X for $200? Honestly, that is one graphics card that I have not touched, like, ever. I've never touched the Fury or the Fury X in a build. R9 Fury X, they're going, okay, card for repair. What are the prices? Parts only. This is a heatsink fan for one for $200. Jeez, what are these people smoking? Just for the fan, $200? So how much for the actual card? $225. Honestly, I don't have an opinion on these because I've never used one and I don't know where they fall within the hierarchy stack of other graphics cards. We could take a look at the GPU hierarchy. Did I spell that right? And again, I will link this because this is a very useful tool for everybody to use if you've never used this before. Let's see. So if we look at this hierarchy, if we look at the Fury X, this probably won't even have it. I know they used to have a Legacy. Okay, the Fury X is right here. So if we look at the relative performance. Okay, where's the Fury though? Fury and the Fury X. So we got the Fury X, which is looking like... So the Fury, okay, just a little bit above the RX 590. The issue about this is that depending on the title, it's going to have different performance. So the best way to do comparisons, if you want to, like, let's say compare this to a GTX 980, is to definitely look up actual gaming benchmarks for new games with it, because sometimes these graphics cards fall off pretty quickly with new games. But man, 2015? Oh, that feels like so long ago. Yeah, I definitely would not recommend... actually, where's the 970 on here? The 970 should be right around here somewhere. How am I missing it? Yeah, the 970 was also 2014. So, I mean, given the relative performance to a 980 and a 980 Ti, I would say 225 isn't a bad price. Whoever asked about that. Is 690 a good price for a 3060 Ti? You think you got a good deal, Velo? Velo, stop spamming, please. Yeah, so this chart mixes their. I think this chart was accurate at some point in time. Now it's just like a mix of a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So this list is from the Legacy. This is more accurate up here, but it's not gonna have the Fury in it. If you look at the 20 to 2021, where they actually have more updated benchmarks and the newer cards only, you can use this and the percentages pretty easily. Actually, no, the Fury X is right here. Yeah, so ignore the Legacy one. I just realized we were looking at the Legacy. If you go up here, do they have both Fury and Fury X? So this is saying it's a little bit above the 590, which sounds about right. But where's the... They don't have the just basic Fury on here. They only have the Fury X. Mr. Mini Meme, can I send you a pic of my updated PC on Twitter? Yeah, for sure. We can take a look at people's setups and stuff on Twitter as well. Did we have any people who wanted to... Did we have any people who... Oh yeah, no worry, Angus, about the caps. It's all fine. So did people want to take a look at certain areas for their deal hunting? Let me take a look. I gotta scroll back up because chat's moving at like 1,000,000 miles an hour today. Which, by the way, thank you for everyone who's attending stream. We've got 180 people watching right now, which I think is like one of the highest of all times for like a typical stream. I think when I did Black Friday, we had like 200 plus. But a lot of people here just hanging, chilling, looking at random PC deals and stuff with us. So, Ace Attack way back earlier asked, will I be playing Elden Ring on release so you can be invaded while you're streaming? I probably will play Elden Ring, but right now I'm on that Lost Ark. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark. I reached level 50 last night, so I'm trying to like grind my gear up. But I'm pretty sure I will be playing Elden Ring, just not like on release and going ham at it because I have other stuff to do. So, Velo, I answered your question. Oh wait, no, I didn't answer your question. It's 690. I was gonna go in here. Okay, Velo. I'm just gonna be kind because I don't think you are meaning to spam, even though you are. 690, I would say, is overpriced for a 3060 Ti. Just they're going for that much right now, but they're definitely overpriced. I would say hold off. Oh my goodness, people with the spam. I should make it a habit of not answering people who do spam. But James Bickens, you gotta give me more details. What's the title of this HP desktop from Best Buy for $600? Because if you don't give me any details, all I can do is Google HP desktop from Best Buy for $600. Let's see if we can find it though. Does Best Buy have a $600 PC? Is it this one right here? You said HP desktop. I don't even think this has a graphics card in it. AMD Radeon graphics. It's from the 4600G. So you have integrated graphics. Okay. Yeah, I should time out those who do. It's new at Microsoft. You bought it already. Velo, yeah. I mean, that's what they're going for, though. You can return it, but you're not going to have a graphics card in that case. So, the situation right now is pretty simple. There are no real good deals when it comes to graphics cards right now. It's just what is available, and are you able to actually get it? If you're buying a graphics card right now that's in stock from a retailer, most of the time it's going to be overpriced. Unless you get it from like a Newegg Shuffle, Best Buy Drop, or something which is like really hard to get. If you're walking in a store that has in-stock inventory and you didn't like have to wake up super early or like wait in a queue, you're gonna be overpaying. But that's fine, because how much is waiting potentially half a year to a year worth to you? Would you rather pay $100 or $200 to get the card right now working and get your system up and running? For some people, it's worth paying $200 early. For some people, it's not. So asking if 690 for a 3060 Ti is a good deal or not, I mean, I can't give you advice and say I could give you what would do. I would not buy it for that price. But you're in a different situation than me. You may not have a computer, you may not have a graphics card, etc. I have an RTX 2060 in my system that's serving me perfectly well. I don't need to upgrade graphics cards for a while. So that's just my take on it. But all right, so did he ever answer as to which we're looking at here? James Bickens, where'd you go? We're looking at your thing, or we're trying to, and you're not here to answer. Bionic Zen super chatted $1 with no message. Is it because you guys can't leave messages for $1 donations? I think that's the case, and I'm sorry, I can't change that. If it were up to me, you would be able to leave a message for leaving any donation. But Meldrop asks, should you buy a 3060 Ti for $625 or wait for 4000 series? Okay, for $625 for a 3060 Ti, even though those are supposed to MSRP for $400, $625 is really cheap compared to what I've seen. Compared to what we see on here, on eBay, and also compared to what I've seen in my OfferUp when I've been doing my OfferUp videos and stuff. So, yeah. So I would say $625 would be a good price for a 3060 Ti right now. Also, is that $625 from a retailer or from like someone like used or you know, a secondhand seller? Because if you don't have to pay tax on that, that's even better. If it's $625 at like, let's say Micro Center or something, for us it's 10% tax, so that's almost effectively $700. So if you can get it tax free, shipping free, etc., that'd be great. Ace Utopia has to go. Hey, Ace Utopia, thanks for the donos today. Thanks for, you know, keeping chat lit, and thanks for participating. See you next time. Oh, from a retailer, then yeah, you're gonna be paying closer to $700 for it, so it's kind of hard. What would you say is so JKX Toxics asks, what would you say is the best GPU to pair with the 10700S at F? As I'm looking for some advice. So it depends on how much you have to spend. For a 10700F, you have a huge variety of GPUs you can get for it. I would go to this Tom's Hardware list, and I would say anything above a 3060 would pair well with it. I don't know why. So do you have a 10700 because you like stream or you edit videos or do other CPU intensive tasks? I'm going to assume so. So if that's the case, then getting a graphics card that's like a little bit lower end isn't the end of the world, because you have a multi-use for your PC, right? But if you are solely purely a gamer and you have that 10700F in your system because you want high frame rates, then I would push up the list to anything that's like probably, I would say maybe 2070 Super and above. If you get anything that's a 2070 Super, oh, what just happened to this list? Yeah, I would get anything that's 2070 Super, 2080. Those would pair well, see that in quotes, with the 10700F. Now, the only thing is the price. That's the hard thing. Okay, let's see. Man, what? My chat just jumped, so let me try to catch up on chat. What's the best CPU paired with a RTX 3070? Well, I'm about to pair a 12400 with a 3070. So, honestly, I think any like the Ryzen 7 5800X or At least an i5 12400 plus from Intel side would go well with the RTX 3070. Okay. GF Mad asks, when is the next LAN party video? The next LAN party video would hopefully be, I will hopefully drop it sometime in March, but we will see. Oh, what website is this? This is Tom's Hardware GPU Hierarchy. This is just, for the people who are just joining in or missed it, this is just a quick way to get a reference for how graphics cards stack up next to each other. So it kind of lists them in the order from best to worst. Do not use this as your only source. Use this as a starter. Then when you down select like 2 or 3 or 4 GPUs that you want, go to YouTube, go to hardware unbox videos, go to side-by-side benchmark videos, and then make your decision based on that. This is just like a very brief overview of how the cards stack against each other, but it's not absolute. Okay. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome back to the stream. We're just chilling and looking, just basically answering whatever the viewers have to ask. Okay. Let's see. Easy plays. What did he say? 10400 F will, wait, what? Will be bought? Yeah. So what easy plays means when he says the 10400 will be bottlenecked by the 1050 Ti, it means that the 1050 Ti is not powerful enough to fully utilize the 10400. So it will hold the 10400 back. So if you could get a better graphics card to pair with the 10400, you should. But also, the 10400 is so cheap and the 1050 Ti is so overpriced due to the market right now. I wouldn't fault anyone for pairing a 10400 with a 1050 Ti because that's going to be temporary and they're going to eventually upgrade that 1050 Ti while keeping the 10400. So it's all, you know, you got to be flexible and just work with what you have sometimes. Hey, what's up, Emery Knockwood? Hello, you are here now. Welcome. James Bickens. I've already looked up. So I'm really curious because James Bickens hasn't really said much else. But I'm looking up this right here, and he has yet to tell me if this is what he wants to look at. But yeah, James Bickens, here we are. Let me know if this is the PC. If not, you need to link me the exact title. You need to copy and paste. The thing is, I think James, I don't know how old James is, but if he's a younger viewer, then he might not understand the like how he's behaving in stream. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for now while I kind of just chill and stream for a bit. So I'm trying to help him out here. Okay, I know some people find him to be a little bit annoying right now, but let's see if we can help him out. Okay, this is what you want me to look at. For $600, do not buy this. For $600, do they even show the inside of this? This PC will not serve you as it is that well because it has integrated graphics, but you're gonna have problems upgrading it in the future. I believe this has OEM parts, which means it's not as compatible with like everything else if you were to build your own PC. So for $600, go build your own PC, buy a i3 10100, and then get like a $200 graphics card, whatever you can find. It will be way better than what this thing is, James Bickens. But we have answered your question. Hopefully that helped. Hey, what's up, Gravity Exploits? Hey, how are you, Dan? How am I? I'm doing good. My energy was a little bit low because I have LAN fatigue or LAN hangover. That is hangover from being at the LAN, not from drinking too much because I don't drink. But I was pretty tired since then, but I think streaming has brought my energy levels up. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's in chat and watching the stream right now for being a part of that. You guys are keeping chat lit. You're keeping me on my toes. I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can. So that's actually like breathing new life into me, and I'm feeling really awake now. So thank you for that. But okay, let's answer a few more. Let's answer more questions. Again, we are playing Grand Theft Auto Online tonight. So if you want to play, get that downloaded, get that updated. Add me on Rockstar Social Club, which I need to check right now. I need to add anyone who has added me. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a game and invite all the friends on my friends list. So I'm checking that right now, but let's see. Martin's in the chat. What is up, Martin? Yes, land fatigue was so real. Are you still tired from it, Martin? Because it's Wednesday now and I'm still tired from it. And I think part of it for me is because I'm recording so much and having to be like all over the place. I don't during the LAN parties, I don't relax as much as when we used to LAN before I made the videos. Making the videos and being active with the camera definitely takes another level of effort and energy. So that's why I'm pretty tired. But let me look at Rockstar Social Club. Did anyone add me as a friend? Let me sign in real quick. Okay. Okay, James Bicken says, it's because I live in New York and my last PC took a lot of power from my house and apartment. Wait, what happened to your last PC? Did you sell it? And was your last PC better than the one that we just looked at? Because I'm trying to understand why you're trying to look for a new PC. Looking for a new PC because of power requirements, that's seems a little odd, especially if you want to be gaming. And going down to integrated graphics, but yeah. Noah says, do I need a graphics card to play games? I can't find any budget graphics card to use my PC, and I hopefully be able to build for my birthday. Noah, if you cannot find a graphics card right now, please get yourself either the 5600G, which we can take a look at right now. Let's see how much those are going for. Hopefully like 220. I think that's as low as I saw it going for. You do not need a graphics card if you can get yourself one of these. Oh wow, the 5600G is 218 right now. If you can't find a graphics card right now, I'm like, please get this CPU. You can at least play esports titles and play some games at 720p until you can find a graphics card. But other than that, then if you don't get one of these and you get like an Intel processor with like really bad integrated graphics, yeah, you're gonna need a graphics card, Noah. Sorry. Mark Davey, their budget when it comes to their electric bill. Yeah, that's kind of odd though. Like, I wouldn't get a crappy computer just because it has lower power consumption, which this one probably does due to being not having a dedicated graphics card. And the graphics card usually sucks up like half of your power budget. Just get a gaming laptop. That's true. But for $600, it's gonna be very hard to find a decent gaming laptop. We can actually take a look for that. Let's see, gaming laptop. You'll probably get something with a 1650. I think for $600 on a laptop. Here's one for 700. Let's see. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to look for a deal for it. I think Walmart has those gaming laptops, right? I think Toasty Bros and Tech by Matt covered this quite a bit, but yeah, if power is an issue, go for a laptop. But this one has a 1650 and a 10300, which isn't horrible. I think they had better deals in the past. I think people were able to score a 2060 in a laptop for around 600 to 700 before. So you just gotta look for one of those. Bionic Zen, you wish you had friends. Do you actually not have friends, or you just don't have any friends that PC game with you? Also, how old are you? When people say like that, I assume they're like very young in grade school or something still, but hard to tell how old viewers are. Also, we're all kind of friends here, right? We're like a community. We hang out, talk about PC stuff together. So if you don't have any friends in real life, you will always have the people here to be your friends. Okay, dang, chat is going again at $1 million an hour. What's a good $500 GPU? Mr. Mumble asks, shoot, can we get a 2070? Actually, no, I think that 1080 Ti is going to be the best bet. For $500, it's going to be this. It's going to be these right here. Probably these two. So they run hot and they're blower coolers, but they're 1080 Ti's, which are so good. Okay, Jatin, what's a good price for a 1050 Ti? I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. For spamming, but Good price for a 1050 Ti. I would probably pay up to 150 bucks for one right now. Where are they going for though is another question. These look like scams. 1050 Ti, okay. So here's one that looks legit for 145. Yeah, so they're going for about 150. Is this a 4 gig one or what? Okay, looks like a legit seller. How do you not put... Oh wait, I think 1050 Ti's only came in 4 gigabyte variants, right? I don't know if this picture is gonna have enough of details. Can we zoom in on this? I don't think we can. Yep, I can't zoom in. But yeah, I think it's gonna be 4 gigabytes, so. Ransacked, I need mod. Well, yeah, you're right. I do need mods. I do have mods, but they can't make it to every stream. I actually have a few mods. What's up? What's up? I've been able to catch, for the most part, people spamming, but yeah, in terms of mods, so to get mods, I basically need to see who comes to the streams pretty consistently, which there have been people, but I haven't approached them and asked them if they would like to be a mod, or I could just make them a mod. What's up, Drebler Gaming Podcast? Lost Ark is going well. I got level 50 the other night. I have a gear score of only 300 because I just started running Chaos Dungeons and stuff, but it's going well. I've been enjoying it a lot. I can see myself playing it for a long time to come. I played a ton of Diablo 3 back when that came out in 2012. So yeah, Lost Ark's going good. Yeah, I started with a Gun Lancer and I'm gonna make a Death Blade next with my Power Pass. H2D. Wait, was that a spam message? Oh yeah, it looks like it was. H2D. Yes, you can use your integrated graphics from your 10400 app, 10400, but not really for gaming. It's pretty bad. Gem Gaming, yo, you should recommend people if they live around a Micro Center. You should go to Micro Center's Instagram. They have 5600X for 180 bucks, and others for a good price. Yeah, I feel like anyone who has a Micro Center in their local area are very well aware of the great deals that Micro Center has. But yeah, if you need a PC right now, if whoever just asked about the graphics card, I think that was Noah. Yeah, if you have a Micro Center, you can get the 5600G there and a motherboard and get the $20 off combo. That would be a killer deal too. Man, what, Chris? Thanks for moderating pretty well, getting rid of the spam. Let's see. Your PC doesn't turn off after it got unplugged. I don't understand what you mean by okay. Your PC doesn't turn off after it got unplugged. How do you fix it? So, are you saying that you can only shut your PC off by unplugging it now? Or do you mean does... Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, you're gonna have to... Is there a slow mode? I'm not seeing a slow mode for chat. I don't think it's like Twitch. Oh, here we go. To wait between sending messages. There we go. Let's do... We're gonna do 10 seconds. Good looking out, Chris. Chris, the veteran streamer, coming in here helping my noob self. Yeah, that worked. Slow mode is on. You only send a message every 10 seconds, which should help with the spam. And that should at least space out the spam if people do decide to spam. Let's see. It doesn't work at all after it got unplugged. Okay. So... I mean, it could be a number of things, okay? What was the nature of your PC getting unplugged? your PC unplugging shouldn't really be an issue. It's no different than your power going out, which you could argue your power going out is even more dangerous because you could, your PC could experience a power surge, which could damage it. Whereas unplugging it is just cutting off power abruptly, which, I mean, that has happened to me plenty of times with no issues. So what was the nature of your PC being unplugged? I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't even start up. But first thing I always think of, if it's like no power is getting to the PC, is either power supply or motherboard. Those are like my first two like problem areas my intuition goes to. So yeah. Khalil says you're trading a GTX 1660 Super for an RTX 3050. I mean, is it worth it in terms? If you're doing a straight trade, I would say that's worth it, just to be on the newer gen and to get the ray tracing, even though you're not going to use it. But like, just having the newer gen hardware doesn't hurt. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Twitter to check out. Okay, so people posted some stuff on Twitter. So we're gonna check out some Twitter stuff right now because we've been on the deal hunting / price searching for a while now. So we got Miles with his build, which is in a Corsair. What is this, a Corsair 4000 or 5000 case? Okay, water cooled Ryzen 7, man. You got the OG first gen Ryzen 1800X. Traded my 1060 for a 980 Ti. Interesting. Okay. And fixed the broken RAM with some Vengeance RGB. Used some Chinese water cooling parts and saved a ton of money. No issue so far. Also swapped out. Okay, so I think it's a very good looking build. The parts in it are a bit old because we've got first gen Ryzen here and a 980 Ti, but you've made it look really nice. And you're doing your own custom loop. Let's see. Yep, so the loop is connected to both the graphics card and you got block on the card and the CPU. Yeah, this this looks very, very nice. And you swapped out the Chinese fans with some other Corsair ones. So, yeah, I still need to do my first like custom loop cooler. It's just something that I didn't think a lot of people would be interested on the channel. Like, if I do that, I guarantee that video is gonna get like only 10,000 views or something low. Just because I feel like the viewers that have subscribed to my channel, they expect a certain type of content from me, and I don't think custom loops are it. But it's, who knows? Maybe I will do it one day. But Miles, your PC looks really nice. Good job on it. Okay. On to the next person. We got Ozzy. Not Ozzy from Ozstocks Hardware, but Ozzy Bresnahan. We got a 10100F, R9 290, and XPG, and some RAM 16 gigs. This is like the go-to budget move right now. You get your 10100F, you get your either GTX 970 or R9 290 or 290X or 390, something around that ballpark. And then your 16 gigs of RAM, and then and you've got the Cooler Master. Is that the Q500? I can't tell by the size if this is the Q. It looks like it's the Q500 because you have a radiator in here. It looks a little bit bigger. But yeah, Ozzy, if you're still in the chat, how much did this cost you? I'm curious. Because yeah, this is definitely like budget build, maybe like $600-ish territory. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, the Octagon fans look very interesting instead of being dude, I'm not blind, right? These are octagons and they're not circles. Even though your rear exhaust fan is circle. All right, we got Mr. Mini Meme next. All right, this is your updated PC. You trade up from a 2070 Super to an ROG Strix 3070. So your specs are, you got 3700X, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 3070, and your LAN Cool 2 from Lian Li. I like the orange slash brown slash bra or like kind of copper color scheme you got going on here. And you're watching me in real time. We see me here looking at the list. You're watching me in your bigger monitor. You got your color coordinated. You try cable manage. The cable's under the desk with tape, but it fell. Yep, no worries. Okay, there's your system right there. The fans in the front. Oh, that's just how the I was about to say, why aren't they spinning? But they are. That's just the kind of like the rear guard or whatever. Um, and here's your setup in the daytime. So very solid. You have a mic and you have what is this? A mixer right here. So I'm guessing you stream slash do content creation or something like that alongside gaming. But solid PC, solid setup. I feel like the only thing is the RAM seems like a little bit low considering how powerful the graphics card um and the processor was at the time for being a Ryzen 7. So I would have thought 32 gigabytes would be more fitting for this, which you always have time to upgrade to. And if you're not, I guess utilize, or if you don't need that much RAM, there's no issues. But yeah, I guess that would be the only thing that I thought seemed off with everything. Everything else is very solid though. All right, we got Greg next with oh, this is Get Good Greggy. All right, we got Get Good Greggy. Ain't much, but it's mine, lol. That's all that matters. Like for the most part, if the PC works for you, then that's all that matters. Who cares what anyone else thinks? Who cares what I think? I'm just looking at these because it's fun to, and obviously it's fun to share your stuff. But if it works well for you, then don't take any of the criticism from either myself or anyone in the chat too seriously. But you got a Ryzen 5 3600X B450M ASUS TUF motherboard, 16 gigabytes of HyperX Fury RAM, and a 5600 XT. That is a beefy 5600 XT. It's the Gaming X one from MSI. Holy, look at that. Considering it was kind of like, you know, kind of like a more of a mid-range card, just the size of that thing, that is chunky. It makes it feel way more premium or like a higher end card than it actually is. But and then you got the CX650M, which is like my go-to kind of like budget value power supply. I also see you have a deep cool where it looks like a vertical. You have a vertical a, a sag bracket. That's what they're called. Yeah. So very solid. I like the purple color scheme. I like your setup with the way you have the vertical monitor as well as the backlight. This all goes together very well. What case is this? For some reason the three front fan. Oh wait, I actually just zoomed in on myself way too much, but the fans on this case remind me of a this reminds me of like the HP Omen, but they usually have theirs in front of glass. I don't know which one this is. Yeah, that I like the background also matches very well too. It's got that kind of synthwave it's not using teal, but it's using kind of like magenta slash purple color schemes that like what's it called? Like kind of like the 80s theme going on here. Mark Davy. Okay, wait. Sorry, I've been missing chat because I've been going over the setups. But can we get an F in chat from Mark's 3060 Ti bricking? Which Mark? Mark Davey or a different Mark in chat? Hey, what's up, Lee Renong? Sorry, I just saw your message now, but welcome to the stream. What up? What up? What up? Frigos Clips says you bought a GTX 1070 after your 3060 Ti died. Oh, dude, a power outage. Dang. Yeah, that sucks. So 1070 is, I would still consider that a good card to have right now in the market. Like, I'm basically using an RTX, like an RTX equivalent of a 1070. Okay, so I think Frigo's name might be Mark because that's whose 3060 Ti died, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Um, well, we got Drebler Gaming Podcast with, let's see, with their setup here. 3070, you got a 3070 Asus ROG Strix Ryzen laptop. That's a beefy laptop. And then you have 49-inch OLED for your monitor. Do you do Drebler Gaming Podcast? Do you do your main computing on this, or do you just game and view content on it? Because man, I cannot imagine browsing and like writing emails or using just like Word doc spreadsheets on something this big. I would definitely be using a smaller one. But this, for media consumption, 49-inch OLED, that seems super sweet. Plus, you got your LMG, LTTstore.com insulated water bottle here. I'm just gonna look at this setup and be nosy, but right over here, I see a pen. You have a cup filled with pens, and that looks like a toothbrush, but I would assume this isn't a toothbrush for you to brush your teeth, but for PC related stuff or for like cleaning. Let me know if I'm right about that. And then yeah, you got your console stuff right here, but nice. I like how the laptop is floating up here as well. Good work. You work and game from here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Josh M says, Danny, floor dino nuggets, are they any good? Floor dino nuggets taste the same, if not, has a little bit of mystery flavor than non-floor dino nuggets. So take from that what you will. I've eaten a number of floor dino nuggets in my days. Let's just say that. Okay, so moving on to the next setup. All right, we've got, I think this is going to be the last one because we do have to get to GTA soon. Everyone should start loading up their GTAs because the loading is taking a while. I need to get loaded in so I can start a friends only session so I can invite all you guys in. Also, I need to add all the friends. Oh, tons of people just asked to be my friend on GTAs right now. So let me accept all of these. So anyone who has requested a friend or has not yet, be sure to request. I'm going to start GTA in the background right now as we finish off this part of the stream. All right, we got KRT plays. Is this crit plays, or is it just KRT for like your initials? Anyways, if you're in the chat, let's check this out. Not great, but does what I needed to. Again, that's all that matters. Also, you should realize that myself and hopefully a lot of the community here, we're not super judgmental when it comes to people's builds and stuff. Because one, my channel is known for, being more budget friendly. And also, have you seen my setup? Jeez. Ah! My light just fell down. That's how messy it is. But yeah, have you seen my setup? Like, I swear, half the people have way nicer, cleaner setups than what I have. This is messy. This is a huge mess. So if anything, just know that a lot of you out there have nicer setups than I do. But let's take a look at this. You've got the Asus B450 motherboard, Ryzen 5 2600. You got a GTX 1060, 16 gigs of RAM, CX550 FRGB, and then the case is a random Amazon find. This looks like one of the I forgot what brand this was from. I've seen this case in multiple versions, both the mesh and the glass version. But yeah, this looks like just, a budget case. I mean, nothing wrong with your system. this is a very solid, 1080p gaming PC. I don't see it having many issues, maybe on some of the newer games, but honestly, I'm I'm okay with playing on medium settings, which the 1060 is very good at doing. So if you're on 1080p medium, and you're not a stickler for graphics, then yeah, very solid. And then you got this pink themed with the, does that power supply? It comes with sleeved cables. I guess we shouldn't call it sleeved because it's bunched up at some point, but it does look like it's sleeved at the ends, just that it's bunched up here. You got your whole pink. I can't tell if this headphone is pink or not. It could be white and then the pink from the light shining onto it, making it look pink. But that, yeah, it looks like you are going for a pink theme here, and you got a cute doggo right here. So, thanks for submitting your setup. Yeah, this looks very cozy. I like the neon lights here too. This goes very well with the rest of the way you've done your peripherals and then your build color. Wait, this is a different build? How come the front here is not being shown anymore? That's strange. But yeah, this is a different build. There's no front fans on this one. So, looks like we got two different pictures here. Doggo gives 100% speed boost during off hours, for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, play GTA. So I think that is the last of the setups that were submitted. Nope, we got some more. Oh geez. Okay, we got 3 more. We got Bionic Zen, June VTech, and Eternity Huge. We'll go through these and then we will have to be done. Then we'll have to wait till next week to do more. Because Grand Theft Auto for me is still loading. But thanks for submitting KRT. Let's see. So we have June VTech. What do you think? This is my first ever water cool loop. I did the bends on my first try and didn't waste any PETG tubes. It's 5600X overclocked, 1080 Ti FE on air. So okay, we only got the water going to the CPU. We got a B550 Steel Legend motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabyte. Oh, you got 8 terabyte hard drive for games, which is good. But even for a system like this, I would imagine at least a 500 gigabyte hard drive because, OS takes up like a quarter of this or something. And then you wouldn't be able to fit many modern day games on this, but the build looks awesome. Your bends, I mean, I'm no bend expert, right? I've never done custom loop cooling, but I think your bends look very clean. Yeah, everything looks for the most part as close to 90 degrees as you can get, working with this kind of stuff. I'm trying to see what's going on here. So you went around and then came back in. Was this just kind of like aesthetically, or could there have been like a way to do a shorter bend on this? Like, could you have gone down? Okay, so I know you probably can't go across and then bend back right away, but I'm curious why you went this distance right. Oops. Why you went this distance right here. Like, could you have bent it and then gone as far as you needed to and to then bend it back and around? I guess it looks like there's a lot of space here. If it's for the aesthetics, I don't think it looks bad. I was just curious because I'm not very well versed with PC cooling. So yeah, it was aesthetic to fill the case. So that makes sense. Yeah, because if you didn't have this here, it'd be kind of blank over here. So okay, I get it now. Yeah, so let's see. 8 terabyte hard drive is pretty sick just because like you never have to worry about storage again. I think right now I'm running like 6 terabytes in my own system. It's 2 3 terabyte drives. But I definitely should probably replace that with like one big drive just to reduce the number of parts. But yeah, I'm just surprised at the 256 SSD. And then yeah, the good thing about this is this in terms of like the case, the cooling block and just the cooling setup and everything else you have on here, this looks like a very high-end PC. The 5800X, the 5600X and 1080 Ti will eventually get removed from this, and then it's gonna be replaced with higher end parts, but you can keep everything else and it'll still look aesthetically like this good and this high end. So yeah, you've set up the rest of your build so that you could carry it on to the next upgrade very easily. All right, let me see what GTA is doing. I'm gonna go online. Hopefully it lets me pick friends only mode, but I guess if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. All right, now we got Bionic Zen, and then after Bionic Zen, we have Eternity Huge. But yeah, good job on that, June PC Tech. All right, we got a 10100F, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Don't even have a GPU yet, and you have what? How do you have a 10100F with no graphics card? Is that just a 10100? Because this should not be running if you do not have a 10100F. Does not have integrated graphics, so I'm guessing you meant 10100F. But yeah, you have a very solid start to a budget PC. You just need to find whatever graphics card for like 150 to 200 bucks to throw in here, and then you can game. But in the meantime, you say you're playing on your Xbox Series X. Also, I see that you peeled the sticker to the Intel cooler because it has like that ugly blue sticker, but then it kind of reveals these wires. But yeah, I see that you have your PCIe cable coming out ready for your graphics card when the time comes. So thanks for submitting this. I look forward to seeing when you upgrade or when you pick up a graphics card, Bionic. All right. Oh, and we got the Pokemon posters. This looks like an OG one too, because it's only got the original starters, Mewtwo and stuff, and just the graphic style looks like an older one. So very nice. Last, we have Eternity Huge, and we have, this is your PC build so far. So it looks like you're in progress of build. You have a 5700G, very solid, B450 Asus Prime board, 128 gigabyte NVMe drive, 750 gig hard drive, and then 8 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, this 5700G is kind of considered high end compared to the rest of the parts. Motherboard, I would say, is fine. The SSD seems very low. You're gonna be filling up like a third of this with the OS, and then you're gonna add on programs like Steam, maybe a couple of games. So I would say the RAM, and you do have it in 2x4, so you could pick up another kit. I don't know if I would recommend picking up another 2x4 or just going 2x8 and then kind of running it offset for 24 gigs of RAM. Because filling up all the slots to only get to 16 gigs, that seems like you're gonna be wanting more RAM in the future, and then you're gonna have problems upgrading. So, let's see. Other than that, though, very solid start to the build. I do love this 5700G in here. It's gonna be able to hold you over if you can't find a graphics card, and then the computing power from the CPU side of it, not the APU part. It, like, you can use it to stream, you can use it to edit videos, things like that, very nicely. So yeah, thanks for the submission, Eternity Huge. Now let me try to get this GTA to work. Okay, so we go to here, game capture. We're gonna put GTA in the front. Come on, GTA. Let's see, reset transform. Why are you not working, GTA? Why you do this to me? Give me one moment. Hey, what is up, Emily? I want to do one. Let's see. Elna, can we do my one? GTA is taking a while to load. Let me see what's up with my computer right now. I don't have anything too crazy going on. GTA Online. Why are you giving me trouble? I'm adding the rest of the friends on the Rockstar. I got Mr. Mini Meme added me just now, as well as Russell and some other people. I've got so many Rockstar friends now. I feel popular in the Rockstar social place or social club, whatever they call it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill with chat until GTA loads, because it's taking forever for some reason. Oh yeah, does Steam and Rockstar users join together? I think you have to add on Steam or on the Rockstar Social Club. Like, even when I played with all Steam people, we still had to add each other on Social Club, unfortunately. Pete Nikita says, yo, Danny, I got some clock problems with your 6800 XT. Clocks goes down to 500 megahertz and up in some games because they have FPS we mess up. Any solution? Pete, are you running your 6800 XT like untouched in terms of like not overclocked? You're running at stock settings, letting just like the boost determine. Yeah, no problem, Jubbler. When is dinner? Asked Emily. Dinner should be around 7:15 to 7:20 or so. After we get some GTA's not loading for me. Why? We might have to do crab game if let me see if GTA works. I can't even get it to show up for whatever reason in yeah, I can't even get GTA to show up. And GTA looks like it closed down? Huh. Alright, I'm just gonna go to online then, see if that works. Let's see, did the person with the graphics card 500 megahertz clock problems, did he respond? Or did they respond rather? What's the move game-wise? The move is GTA. If I can get this to work. It's not loading in. Maybe it's because I'm like, I don't have it as the like my active window when it's loading. So we'll see if this works. You bought GTX 960 for $50. That is a good deal. The best YT. That is a good deal. Andrew Gaming BR says, I never had a gaming PC before. I'm looking to build one. What do you think price I should spend? Honestly, anywhere from 700. So if you want budget, like if you want something that can just game at 1080p at like low to medium settings, that's gonna be your $500 to $600 price range. If you want something with a decent graphics card, like you should be able to get a build for $1,000 with like an RX 6600 in it. Those are going for around $450 right now, and then you could price everything else in the system based off of that. And it should come in. I would say if you had if you could get $1,000, that would be my recommended. Obviously, not everyone has that much money, so that's why I do build guides for like cheaper systems using like i3s and stuff. But if you wanna like have your PC last a little bit longer, save up $1,000 and you should be able to get something pretty solid. Traveler Gaming Podcast says, warning to all viewers, don't buy gaming PCs/laptops from third-party vendors on Amazon. I work for one and you are spending too much for bad goods. Yeah, so if you're seeing something being sold on Amazon and it's being sold by something that's not the main company, but you can usually tell, it's usually overpriced. Though I think the i3 is. Let me see. Okay, GTA Online's working finally. So let me see if I can get that media source to work though. Give me 1 second. Why is none of this just? Oh, okay, sweet, it works. All right, so we're gonna go into GTA now. I'm gonna add. If you add me as a friend, I'm gonna add. I just added Soap. So we're gonna play. Oh, I need a crap. I need to connect my controller. But in the meantime, we can get a job and a room started. So I'm gonna add people by the job. So we're gonna play a job. We'll do Rockstar created. What is a fun? Let's do parachuting. What's a big? Is there? Oh, geez. Are these only 8 players? 16. Okay, I think we have a lot of people who want to play. So we gotta try a bigger game real quick. All these are 16 players. We might just have to do a race at first. Here's a 30-person race. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. This is we did this during the LAN party. So I'm gonna do this game. Yep, I will host it. I need to find my controller. Ah, where is it? Also, I need to bring up chat. Because I can't see chat right now. Nope, this isn't it. Alright, so we'll do this type of race. We're gonna do contact. We're gonna do bright weather. No, default traffic, time of day noon, catch up, slipstream, yep. Gotta turn off my music, which I still haven't done yet. Confirm settings, and I'm gonna invite my friends. Friends playing GTA. Alright, you guys should all be getting invites now. Hopefully people are logged in. Okay, so let's see. So sending invites to everyone. I will, you won't. Yo, first time catching your stream. What's good? Washington, born and raised. Hey, what's up? I will, you won't. Where are you from in Washington? Give me one moment as I try to find. Oh, here's my controller. I just need a micro USB cord for it. Hopefully this one works. Oh, yeah, people are getting logged on now, so we'll wait a bit and let this lobby fill up. Crap, this is USB-C. Why are Xbox controllers, the old ones, why were they not USB-C? See, I still have my tubs from LAN down here, so I haven't fully unpacked from LAN yet, so I'm like pulling stuff out from it. If we have less people, we can do more fun game modes like hunting pack. But what I'm thinking is, a lot of people added me just today, so I'm thinking people are still getting loaded in. So I'm just gonna keep on sending the invites out. Yeah, friends list is, how did it show? Richard Irvine, you're Mukateo. Oh, hey, Richard, you're very close by to me. Uh-oh. Looks like the race is starting. It just starts after a certain amount of time. So we'll get more people in if you guys are getting online. Also, most of the votes were for GTA, but where are all the people who voted for it? Alright, my controller's plugged in. Oh, geez. What am I gonna drive? Ryan Henderson's we do have a decent crew of Washington people in the chat, which is always nice to see. People who are local. In public, I think I've only run into people like 2 or 3 times. Oh, jeez. Wait, this first is not playing with us, are we? No, he is. How's he? Why is he on my friends list? Also, what just happened to my GTA? Did the game just? I think the game just crashed out. He crashed our games, yeah. So I'm gonna have to block that person. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Well, that was a fail. Was he a modder? Yeah. So there's someone in the chat who apparently likes trolling and griefing. So what was his? His name was what something, but I do not see him. Oh, I don't think he was. He's not on my friends list. I think I had open. Okay. Yeah, so I accidentally left it in open game mode and it was just a random person. Dang it. Yeah. GTA closed the session because he was being a huge racist. But yeah, yeah, he could have joined. I think he joined based off it being an open room because he's not on my friends list. I was about to say, like, I don't have that many toxic people, or I hopefully don't have any toxic people in my community. I'm pretty sure there are some, but hopefully not that many. So, all right, if that doesn't work, then we might go to Crab Game. Let me see if I can get it to work. We might go to Crab Game. Oh. Glitch Walker says, "Nerd, I just found a really good Facebook listing that sounds too good to be true. Can you look at it? It's free. It's a free RTX 3090. Yeah, let me take a look at it real quick. Well, no, sometimes they put free on it, but then they're actually charging you like $2,000 or whatever. They just put free to get your attention. So I wouldn't say all of them are scams, but depending on what the listing actually looks like, unless you're just being sarcastic and joking around, it could be a real listing. Okay, hey, you have a question. What's the best budget 12GB VRAM GPU? Ask Wired Chaos. I don't know if there's a best budget one. I don't think 12GB VRAM and budget really and low budget go in the same sentence. Honestly, is the 12GB the only important thing about it and not overall performance? I think GTA is crossplay. I'm pretty sure it is. It shows. Or am I wrong? I could have sworn. Let me look it up. Does GTA? Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Okay, I'm wrong. Scratch that. I was talking out of my butt. Grand Theft Auto Online does not have crossplay, which is weird because even games like Call of Duty Warzone and all those have it. So yeah, that's really strange. How does one get to your friends list? I will you not. It's in the description. You have to go to my Rockstar social page and add me. All right, we're back in the game. Yeah, but I think Crab Game just works easier because there's like no loading time. And I don't think I have any friend requests right now though. Oh, yeah, we do. We just got 3 more. If GTA would just hurry up and load and work. There we go. Consoles would explode from the modding. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start that race again, and I'm gonna close off the session. And if that happens again, then we're gonna have to play Crab Game instead, because if people are inviting their friends who are ruining the experience. Oh wait, online jobs, play job. So we'll do at the races. All right, so we're good on there. We're gonna close matchmaking. My friends playing. See what boy still gets in here. All right, how do I block this person? View join players info. So whoever this person is going to get kicked and reported. Let's see. Hate speech. Yep. And then kick. Well, this isn't gonna work. When I try to kick them, it yeah, it doesn't work. I closed off the French thing, so I think it's someone who is one of the viewers, unfortunately. It looks like we just have crappy people. So let's do crab game because we know that works. Plus, people had fun with crab game last time, so. Yep. GTA is a bust for this stream. We will get it figured out next time, hopefully. But crab game is always fun too. Okay, so we got crab game here. Let me check. I gotta fix my graphics. Okay, windowed. No! I just clicked the wrong thing. All right, here we go. So we're good on that. All right, so I'm gonna start a game. I'm gonna host it. It's called NOAB Lobby. It's gonna be lobby code only, max players. We'll play all the game modes. Let's go. So let me copy the clipboard. All right, there's the crab game code. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Murray's Tech Time? Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Josh M says, "Have I ever played Destiny?" I used to play Destiny too. Me and my friends got in on that when it came out for a while, but then I don't know why I kind of stopped. I didn't play original Destiny, so I only played Destiny 2, and I guess I just got bored of it for some reason. It is kind of like an MMO, so and you know, like a live world, which is what I really like about gaming. So I don't know why Destiny never worked out for me. I mean, it's a beautiful game though, and it's fun, but yeah. All right. Did Crab Game nerf the movements? I don't play Rust, though. In the future LAN, I do hope to get everyone on board to play 7 Days to Die, because I think that would be a really fun group thing. Imagine having like 10 to 12 people playing on the same server, trying to work against a horde of zombies. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my goodness, some of the names in here. You ever think about doing a D&D in LAN? So in one of the LAN parties, Martin, Aretha, and James and a few of them did Dungeons and Dragons. I just never got into Dungeons and Dragons, unfortunately. I wouldn't because I don't live near them. I wouldn't be able to do like a decently long campaign. You know, because I think it's really hard to finish a D&D campaign in one day, right? Even in one weekend, I feel like that would be very hard and taxing. Like you need a break in between, I feel. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty hard to do. You should try a 7 Days to Die stream, perhaps. I'm down to do a 7 Days to Die stream. I'm curious how many people have it, though. It's kind of expensive, unless it's on sale, which it hasn't gone on sale recently. I think it's like $30 full price. But I think that'd be pretty fun to try to, like, build a base and kill zombies and stuff. Yeah. Oh, wow. Dreadler You've been doing the same. What client do you use for the online D&D? Okay, I think we can get started now. We'll get people in the next game. Can everyone ready up? Go up to the button and press E. Joe B asked if I want to try Elden Ring. I will be playing Elden Ring at some point. I will not be getting it on launch though, because Lost Ark right now has most of my time committed already, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, very fortunately. I've been waiting for a new like MMO like game for a long time. So so for anyone who knows anything about GTA though, because I do want to figure that out. Okay, this is the stick game. How did that person join the game? Because their name wasn't in my friends list. So how were they able to join? I'm trying to figure out like how to avoid that in the future. That person who was messing up our GTA match. Uh-oh. Parkour. Jeez. No. Noob's ball hair. You guys and your creative names. Probably friends of friends. Yeah, so there's no way getting around that, right? Modders can join you via your Rockstar ID. So once they have that, you can't really do anything about. Okay, yeah. So that kind of sucks. It doesn't seem like there's any way to fix it. Oh, jeez. Wait, what are we trying to do? Doesn't that person have the stick? Do I have a stick? No, I don't have a stick. What's the deal in this game? So this game is it's random mini games. Some of them are just like Squid Game, which is the popular Netflix show. It's a parody of it, but otherwise, right now, we're trying to avoid people with the stick. They're highlighted in red. Let me see if I can find one. But it's kind of like tag right now. This is the tag mini game, so we're trying to avoid that red person down there. And I just fell. Yeah, but if I make a different account, I have to tell you all what my Rockstar ID is, and whoever the troll or the griefer is, they're just gonna join the stream. I'm assuming they're from the stream. They have to be. I assume they're just joining the stream just to like mess it up. So, yeah. I mean, if that's the case, maybe we just can't do GTA anymore unless I pick a handful of people to play with. Wow, some people just got crushed right there. Yeah, GTA not being cross-platform seems like a big fail. I tried to kick him too. I actually got to the kick menu and I reported and then kicked him, but yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it only takes one troll for games like that to ruin the experience for everybody. But it's fine. We have other games to play. That's the annoying thing about Rockstar. They make so much money from GTA. There's no incentive for them to improve the experience or to kick modders out and stuff like that. Alright, this is a lava run map. Oh my goodness, I just fell. Hey, what's up, Brandy? Ooh. I'm about to get crushed. I'm doing so horribly. Oh no. Can I get through here? Thank you. It's more of... people are very immature. I think it takes a very immature person to do that constantly, to troll like that. Hey, I made it to the end. You should play 5M. Oh, 5M, right? That's the GTA mod thingy. I think I do have 5M on my computer. It's just I didn't know which game modes or servers to play. Can you? Oh yeah, let me add game sound. Sorry. Crap. I'm about to die. Yep, I just died. Okay. Hey, let's go. All right, I think we got the game sounds on now. I own GTA on my Xbox account. Don't see why they don't put it on the Microsoft Store. Yeah, it's on the Microsoft Store. It should be, or not. It's not on it. It should be on the Microsoft Store. It's one of those games where like they just benefit from more people playing it. So why don't they make it free? And two, why don't they make it cross-platform? Play 5M with Aiden Ross. I don't think it's that easy. All right, is the sound better now? Let me know. Grats, who won? Zane Aquilarius. Congrats. All right, the code is in the pin. If people want to hop in and join, feel free. We've got a few games left before I gotta go eat dinner. Yo, Danny, do you use your Xbox accounts on PC or do you legit? No. I only have the Microsoft account. I used to have an Xbox 360, which is when I started my gamer tag. But now I just use the Microsoft Store for like Game Pass and stuff. Give us a setup tour. Glitched Walker. I did a setup tour. There's a setup tour video on my channel, which didn't seem like it got pushed to everyone. So you can find it on the channel. It's within the last couple of months. Yeah, I give a whole studio tour of my basement. What's the code? The code is in the pin message. Sometimes it goes on sale for 15. Yeah. Is someone playing music? Wait, what are we doing here? Killing people? No, killing red people, right? Uh-oh. Nope, I got the stick and I fell in the water and died. Great. Can I pay you to make me a gaming PC for 1400, 1600? Unfortunately, I don't do build commissions for people by request. If I do it, it's usually very random. But that's not a normal thing that I do or a service that I provide. Brandy Young says, thank you for the amazing content. Thank you for watching the content and, you know, sticking around and hanging out and streaming stuff. I appreciate you all for that as much as hopefully you guys enjoy me making content. Roblox Exploit says, I feel like you ignore me half of the time. I don't ignore anybody. If anything, I ignore everybody all the time because I get like hundreds of messages during stream and I can only read so many. There's a lot of people who do type messages and I just don't see it. So, though I did answer your question about what's the game code, so I'm not ignoring you. Danny, YouTube is doing you wrong. It never gives me notifications of videos. Yeah, I know, Josh. That's been a thing for almost like the last couple of years where people have consistently been telling me they aren't getting my videos pushed to them, unfortunately. The bell, I don't think, I mean, sure, the bell notification is one thing, but even some people who put bell notifications on still don't get my videos pushed to them. And I've tested this with some of my friends and family members who I've asked specifically, like, hey, do you have that on and did you get the video when I just posted it? And sometimes they don't get it, sometimes they get it like a day or two later, which getting it a day or two later kind of sucks because it kills the momentum that a video has on release. So DJ Fabuloso, you sent me an email a long time about PC building. You're very into the entire scheme of things, but now have you matured and want to be serious about it. Did I respond to you? If I didn't, apologies, just because I'm just not able to respond to every random email that's not a business request from like companies. So if I didn't respond to you, I'm sorry. If I did, then whew. But you've been using your MacBook Pro and you're looking to get into building your PC seriously now? Nice. How much have you saved up for it? I'm dead, by the way, y'all. I'm just cameraing around with the rest of the players on here. You just bought an RTX 3050 gigabyte and it can't fit in your case. Which gigabyte one did you buy? Like a 3-fan Eagle or something? Or no, it would be the Windforce one that's 3-fan, right? The Eagle OC is like 2. Can fix my PC for $500. Demontre, I don't understand. Is that a question or is that a statement? Any collaboration you have planned with future tech tubers? No collabs at the moment. I feel like not many channels have collabed as of recent. And for the most part, I feel like it's because a lot of the other channels have gotten way busier. Like the channels that I've normally collabed with, like let's say Toasty Bros, Zach's Tech Turf and stuff, Scatterbolt, they're all pretty busy. And I have to admit, part of it's on me too. I can't commit to collabs because of how often NOAB's ball hair, very nice. I like that name. But I can't commit to a collab if they're very dependent on it being schedule driven, because I often shift videos. Like I slip videos in front of others and stuff like that. So if we have a collab where we have to release all the videos at the same time, I'm also equally at fault for not being able to keep up with schedule sometimes. So that's the issue that makes collabs hard. And then a lot of do you all have any topics for collabs that we could do aside from budget PC builds, which we've done multiple collabs in the past? Like and then also another collab that I've pulled people together for is PC build tips. I've done, or like stories about how they messed up their PC in the past. I've done that like twice before. So I think it's because of the lack of being able to see people in person. It makes collabs kind of hard. I try to shout out my other friends anytime I can. Like in the recent build video, I shouted out Chris from Coalition Gaming for his Xeon information explanation build, or explanation video of how Xeons are named, things like that. But full-on collabs, yeah, they're kind of hard to do. NOAB X Joey Delgado. Yeah, so Joey is like almost exclusively PC builds. I don't know how I could do a collab with him though, unless it was like a build competition. I would be down with it, but Joey's also like a much bigger channel than me, so I'm not sure if it's worth. Like I have technically collabed with Joey twice before. One for the push-up competition, or not push-up, but holding a push-up plank competition, as well as he took part in the most embarrassing PC mess-up story. So I worked with him twice before, but by now his channel is blown up way beyond mine. Lewis Taylor says, yo, shout out, Danny, love the work on the channel. You've inspired me to build your own. Awesome. I'm glad that you've been inspired to build. Keep up what you're doing, and the LAN parties. Thanks for the kind words. Traveler Gaming Podcast. Would love to see you chat games on our podcast. How often do you do your podcast? We got a super chat. But Drebler, how often do you do your podcast, and what time and what day of the week? I may be down to do that. Though I am not sure if I've ever been on a podcast before. So I'm not sure how good of a host I would, or not a host, but a guest I would be. But I would be down in the future. 30 series, desktop versus a laptop. That's a difficult question. But right now, laptops are priced way better. XX Revolution. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. But once a week, we can schedule anytime you're available. Okay. And then do you do do you do it live, or do you do it and then you release it after the fact, after it's edited? Like, are people listening to it live as it happens? Okay, let's go. People, okay, I gotta keep talking during this music, otherwise I'm gonna get copyright strikes. Roblox Exploit says, you got the 3-fan Windforce. Yeah, time to get a new case then. Good thing cases are pretty cheap. You can get a pretty decent case for like 40 to 60 bucks. Oh geez, this game. Oh geez, and I'm not even Team Green, I'm Team Red. Hello, Team Red, Ghost, can you help your team out? What is your opinion on a Ryzen 9 3900X versus an Intel equivalent processor for gaming and VR? My are we assuming same price here? Because honestly, I don't have any brand loyalty. For gaming and VR, you don't even need that powerful of a CPU. Like, you don't need Ryzen 9 status or Intel i9. i7, Ryzen 7 works just fine. But, right now, I would go probably 12th gen Intel if I were to build a brand new computer right now, at this very moment, until AMD releases their next line of processors. Mark Davey asks, have I ever done any Linux-based content? No, I haven't actually. It would be a great opportunity to learn about it and to just like document the experience, but it's tough because the channel has fallen out of the algorithm a lot of the times, whereas like when you fall out of the algorithm, even your normal content that you do is affected negatively by it in terms of like just overall viewership and how much they promote the channel. So I'm kind of afraid to step into the realm of Linux-based stuff because one, I'm a noob, but two, I honestly don't think the majority of my subs will find it interesting. So the viewership just won't be there, and it might hurt the channel like a lot, which is kind of unfortunate. Like YouTube isn't made for people to try new things if they have something that's already working well. Xcult, can you please help me? You have a PD70 mic and GoXR Mini, and when I open Streamlabs OBS, my audio cuts out. Okay, XZ Cult, I am definitely not a person to get streaming advice from. However, my good buddy Coalition Gaming is he's very knowledgeable about that stuff. If you can hit him up on Twitter or in his YouTube comments, he should be able to help you out. He's very good about getting back to comments and stuff. Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, so let's talk later, Drebler, about also, should I call you Drebler or should I call you by like your name or what? But yeah, we can talk about the podcast. I'm down. Chris from Coalition Gaming, X-Cults. So look up Coalition Gaming. Alright, what else we got? Okay, let's see. Hey, no, been watching for a while. I've been content. You should start tech deals short series. What to buy when on a budget. I love tech deals. And I love to see what YouTubers' opinions. So it's funny when you say tech deals. The first person I thought of was the actual channel tech deals. This is gonna be the last game, y'all. Then it's dinner time for me. But I'm thinking you mean tech deals like deals of PC tech. Unless you do mean tech deals, but the Crewster says, should I wait to build a PC when prices for GPUs get better, when my budget gets better and bigger? So that the Crewster depends on, do you need or really want a PC right now? Obviously, it's always better to wait. The only thing that stops people from waiting is them needing the PC as soon as possible, whether it be for gaming or for doing other stuff like you know, people use their PC for a lot of things. So if anyone is patient enough to wait, I will never tell them to not wait, if that makes sense. But if you're pretty desperate for a PC right now, I'm still gonna say build with a Ryzen APU. They're cheap enough where they still have solid performance once you put a GPU in, but they will get you up and running with the integrated graphics. Like a 5600G or 5700G, I think provide phenomenal value at the moment, and they'll let you play games like this. And it'll let you play Grand Theft Auto too. Things like, you know, games that aren't crazy new like Cyberpunk and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Danny, how's life with your girlfriend at all? I know you're getting lots of tech questions. I want to generalize it a bit. DJ Fabuloso. So, Melissa, aka G-Phobe, is not my girlfriend anymore. She is my wife and has been since July. So life has been good with the wife. We're just chilling. We recently went on a kind of small family vacation. Oh my lord. Yeah, but life's been good. We've been married now, so honestly, life's been the same. Being, dating or having someone, her being my girlfriend for like 6 years or so, basically made it so that she was my wife once we bought a house together. But everything's going well, I think. Unless she's getting really pissed off at me right now because the stream hasn't ended yet and we aren't eating dinner right now. But we're gonna end soon, so it should be good. Yeah, yeah. These nuts. I unfortunately cannot help you find a 3060 at a low price because the lowest price ones are gonna be like 450. So it depends on if you want to buy those or not. And they're pretty. I think they're. I'm not actually sure if they're readily available on Newegg. Is there only 2 people left? There's 3 people left. Oh, one person just blew up. You have an Optiplex 9020 with a 1050 Ti in it. It plays most games fairly well. Have you even played New Halo on medium settings? Yeah. So, a lot of those older Optiplexes, you just need the graphics card to do a lot of the heavy lifting. As long as you have like an i7 in them, they typically can do decently well. Hey, what's up, Yo Letrix? Matt Plays Game says, this deal is better than I thought. A 3070 for 200 CAD. A 3070 for 200? Like a RTX 3070? That sounds like a scam. Is it worth upgrading to a... No, a 3070 Ti from a 3060 Ti? I wouldn't say so. I guess if you were always eyeing that 3070 or 3070 Ti and you settled for a 3060 Ti and now you have an opportunity to get a 3070 Ti and get all your money back for the 3060 Ti, I guess you could do that upgrade, but honestly, the 3060 Ti is such a solid card that if you already have one, I don't see many people needing to upgrade from it. Dean the Bean says, you've been stuck with the RX 550 for about a year. Yeah, that's kind of rough. The 550 is noticeably further behind something like a 560. So, yeah, definitely if you could upgrade that sometime soon. Even if it's to an older card, there's so many better cards. The RX 550 is like a 1030, right? GT 1030. So yeah, definitely a lot better cards out there. When is the LAN party video going up? Those are some of your favorites to watch. Thanks, Nowman23. It's gonna be out sometime in March. I can't get it done super fast. Takes so much time to edit. Wait. Brandy Young says, what is my opinion on BOFA? See, when I see BOFA, I think of Bank of America. What does BOFA stand for? GG. Congrats, Beta. Man, you've won a lot of games in the past too. I look different, dude. I don't wear makeup. What are you talking about? Okay, let me see my inventory. Do I have any boxes? Ooh, I do have a box. And I got gray horseshoe. Interesting. Is this hair? Okay, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get out a crab game now. And we're gonna get ready to end the stream. And let's see. Why is this light so bright? It's making me look like a vampire. Bros at Bank of America. Let's see. Yeah, both of these nuts is also. Let's see. Wait, what was Brandy? Was Brandy actually talking about something, or or are they just joking around? I mean, I was thinking it might have been both of these nuts, but Brandy didn't seem to have all these nuts. Oh, okay, so it was for both of these nuts. What is a structural engineer? A structural engineer is someone who has to verify that the structure of something, so it could be of anything, of a building, of a vehicle, like there are vehicle structures in your car, airplanes, boats. You can be a structural engineer for a lot of different disciplines of engineering, but you just essentially make sure the physical, like, I don't want to use the word structure in the definition, but like you have to make sure whatever it is that you're engineering is strong enough to withstand whatever forces it has to come up against. So for example, let's say airplanes, which is what I did. You got to design the wings, the body, etc. to not break apart when it's flying. You also have to design it so that when you're doing certain maneuvers in the air, stuff just doesn't break apart. You have to do it so that if you have to do emergency landing in water, it doesn't just bust the fuselage open, things like that. For bridges and stuff, you have to design it so that it can hold a certain capacity, it can withstand different weather, it can withstand earthquakes. So depending on what field you're in, structural engineers do different things. But yeah. Let's see what else. The keyboard sounds satisfying. Somebody wanted me to do a typing test. Let's actually do that because I told them I would before we end this stream. And I want to see how fast I could get too. But we're wrapping up the stream here, so if you guys have any other questions or just want to chill for a bit. Oh yeah. Do I have the keyboard information down in the description for my peripherals? Yep, I do. So the information on my keyboard is down on the bottom. Let's go to the... Where is it? How come Firefox isn't on here? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick typing test. See if I can beat last week, which was what, 124 minutes? Like 97% accuracy? Any new videos upcoming? Yeah, I do have some new stuff related to the LAN and then a Micro Center build. So quite a bit of stuff coming. There's always videos coming, but it's just if I can finish them in time. Fiber or cable internet? XX Revolution, I am on fiber. I have one called Ziply Fiber, which is in my area. So my internet is Ziply Fiber right here. So I have this deal right here, 60 per month, and that's 1 gig up, 1 gig down. Unfortunately, fiber is not available everywhere. Otherwise, everyone should be on it. But yeah, that's what I'm on. Let me zoom in real quick. All right, we're gonna do one typing test. That's it, and then we're gonna end the stream. I am sorry. Can you forgive me, Christopher Coonan? You don't have to be sorry, man. If you're busy and can't make stream, it's all good. No need to apologize. But welcome to the end of the stream and leaving a message right there. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, let me show my hands so that people don't think I'm cheating. If anyone did think I'm cheating. Okay, see if I can adjust the camera. Okay, this good enough? Okay. Every time I mess up, I slow down so much. Okay, 116 with a 96 accuracy. Yeah, anytime I mess up, like my brain gets switched up, and then I like slow down and try to backspace when I should really just continue and just take the errors as they are. But dang, 116, 96. Thank you for the $5 dono, Christopher Coonan. But again, you don't need to apologize or donate for not being able to make stream. But all right, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I had a pretty good stream. Chat was crazy. I was having trouble keeping up with it. So if I do miss your messages, it's not on purpose, and it's not like I favor the super chats or the donations. It's just that I have to reach those. But I do get to a lot of the other non-super chatted, non-donated messages as well, to the best of my ability. But I can't just get everybody, unfortunately. So yeah. At least I'm not like some streamers that only respond to super chats or donations, right? So I would say a majority of what I respond to and who I, answer questions from are not people who donate and stuff. So yeah. But you donate because you care. Thanks, Chris. Um, let's see. But other than that, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, or not this video, this stream. Thanks for joining. Thanks for playing the games, and then thanks for keeping the stream alive by giving me different things to review in your PCs and setups, and for different things to look up in terms of deal hunting. I'm gonna go have dinner now. I'm trying to get a video out this week, but man, this edit is gonna be, it has a lot to it because it's gonna be related to the LAN party. It's not the LAN party video though, it's related to it. So I need to try to get that done. If it's not out this week, I think it's gonna be for sure the next video that comes out. So look forward to that. But otherwise, hope you have a great rest of your week. Thank you again to everyone for making stream be as successful as it is. Thank you for the members, as always. And yeah, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.